ボデビレます。ハロー。ハロー。Hello. Hello.
What's this nonsense? What's all this commotion about? You're here to investigate these murders, I presume. Well, I'm Chief Paul Gratsky, and I've been dealing with this mess for days now. 3 people killed in 2 days. It's a bloody nightmare. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. All dead. Brutal attacks, no signs of forced entry or struggle. Just blood everywhere. Now, I know you're here to help, but I'm not sure what kind of magic you think you can bring to this case. We've got the coroner's report ready. Marcella Exteberia did a thorough job, if I do say so myself. But I'll tell you one thing, we need answers and fast. You're welcome to look around, ask questions. Don't expect me to be too enthusiastic about it. I've been doing this job for decades and I know what's going on in the city. These murders are a stain on our reputation, and I'll do whatever it takes to catch the scoundrel responsible. Now, what's your first question? What's wrong, detective? You look like you've got a lot on your mind. I'm Chief Paul Gratsky, and I've been dealing with these murders for the past 2 days. 3 people have been killed in Vaudeville, and I don't know who's responsible or why they're doing it.
Hello.
What's going on here? You're not going to get any answers by yelling at me, detective. I'm trying to help you solve these murders, but you need to calm down and focus. What can I do for you, detective? You're here to investigate these murders, I presume? Well, I've been dealing with this mess for days now. 3 people killed in 2 days. It's a bloody nightmare. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. All dead. Brutal attacks, no signs of forced entry or struggle. Just blood everywhere. Now, I know you're here to help, but I'm not sure what kind of magic you think you can bring to this case. We've got the coroner's report ready. Marcella Exteberia did a thorough job, if I do say so myself. But I'll tell you one thing, we need answers and fast. You're welcome to look around, ask questions. Don't expect me to be too enthusiastic about it. I've been doing this job for decades and I know what's going on in this city. These murders are a stain on our reputation, and I'll do whatever it takes to catch the scoundrel responsible. Now, what's your first question?
What the relationship of the 3 victims?
Well, detective, that's a good question. From what I can gather, Maria Jansen was a socialite, Nicola Grossman was an investor, and Haley Greenwood was a dancer at the Cabane Violet. They didn't seem to have much in common, but yes, there is one thing. All 3 of them had dealings with Monsieur Guillaume Saxabar, the circus director. He's been acting suspiciously, if you ask me, but I'll tell you this. I don't think Saxabar is our killer. He's too clever for that. No. I think there's something more going on here. Something bigger than just a simple murder spree. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chief, why are you telling me all this? Well, detective, it's because I want to give you the whole picture. I want you to see that these murders aren't just random acts of violence. There's something more at play here, and I think Saxabar might be connected to it. Don't go thinking you can take on Saxabar alone, detective. He's a slippery one, and he won't hesitate to use his.
You are murderer!
What? You think I'm the murderer? Me? Paul Gretzky? Oh, detective, you must be joking. I've been a police chief for decades, and I've dedicated my life to keeping the city safe. The idea that I could be capable of such a heinous crime is preposterous. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chief, why are you so upset? Well, detective, it's because I'm telling you the truth. I didn't kill those people. And if you keep accusing me without any evidence, I'll have no choice but to take action. You're wasting your time and mine with these wild accusations. Now, get out of my office before I decide to take matters into my own hands.
出ていけって言われましたね。やっぱりね、こいつに疑っても仕方がないのかなって一応聞いてみました。Hello.
That's it, detective. I'd had enough of your nonsense. You're not going to come in here and accuse me of murder without any evidence. I'm the chief of police, for crying out loud. I've dedicated my life to this city and its people.
まだ怒って
And you're
ます
going to sit there and tell me that I'm a murderer. Get out of my office before I lose my temper completely. You're not welcome here anymore.
Sorry. You are kind man.
Oh, spare me the apologies, detective. You've made a fool of yourself and wasted my time with your wild accusations. Just get out of here before I decide to take action. Now, if you're going to investigate these murders, I suggest you start by talking to Monsieur Gillen Saxabar. He's been acting suspiciously, and I think he might know more about these murders than he's letting on. And don't bother coming back to my office again. You're not welcome here anymore.
ちょっとまだ怒ってますね。But I'm seriously I want resolve this.
Fine, detective. If you're going to continue investigating these murders, then I suggest you start by talking to Coroner Marcella Echevarria. She's the one who did the autopsies on the victims, and she might have some information that can help you. But don't expect me to be of much help. I've already told you everything I know, and I'm not going to waste any more time on this case. You're on your own now, detective. And one more thing, be careful around Monsieur Saxabar. He's a slippery one, and he won't hesitate to use his influence to get what he wants.
スリッピーワンってのはどういうことなんでしょうね。 なんか危ないやつってことなんですかね。Any other informations in this city?
Fine, detective. If you insist on knowing more about the city, then I suppose I can tell you that there is a trip to India made by some businessmen at Vaudeville recently. And there's been rumors of a secret project going on at Circus Axobar. But don't go thinking that these are important clues or anything. They're just rumors and speculation. You'll have to do your own legwork if you want to get anywhere in this case. And one more thing, be careful around Dada, the old hermit who lives in the Blackwoods. She's a strange one, and she might know more about these murders than she's letting on. Now, I've told you all I'm going to tell you. You're on your own now, detective. Good luck with your investigation.
Does the murder is same of three victims?
Ah, no. The murders are not the same. Each victim was killed in a different way, and there is no obvious connection between them. It's like they were targeted for some reason, but I don't know what that reason is. But detective, you need to be careful. These murders are not just random acts of violence. There's something more at play here, and I think it's connected to Monsieur Saxobar's secret project. Now, I've told you all I'm going to tell you. You're on your own now, detective. Good luck with your investigation.
Where the three victims live?
Ah, yes. The three victims, Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. They all lived in different parts of Vaudeville. Maria Jansen lived in a luxurious apartment in central Vaudeville. Nicola Grossman had a large house on the western outskirts of the city. And Haley Greenwood lived in a small flat above the Cabaret Violet, where she worked as a dancer. But detective, I must warn you, these locations are not safe. The streets are dark and deserted at night, and there is no telling what kind of scoundrels might be lurking around every corner. So be careful if you decide to visit any of these places. And don't say I didn't warn you.
Is still dangerous here?
Ah, yes. Vaudeville is a city that never sleeps, and with the murders happening left and right, it's not safe to be out on the streets at night. There is a sense of unease in the air, and I wouldn't recommend going out alone after dark. But Detective, you're a big boy now. You can take care of yourself. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
Any other informations?
Ah, yes. There is one more thing. The coroner, Marcella Echevarria, has finished a report on the victims. You can find her at the morgue, where she is waiting to share her findings with you. And Detective, don't forget about Monsieur Saxabar and his secret prod. And it might be connected to these murders in some way. That's all I know.
Hello? Hello?
Good day to you, Detective Martini.
字が白い。
I'm Marcella Echevarria, the coroner for the Vaudeville Police Department. It's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. What brings you here today?
Are you police?
I'm not sure what you mean by porous. As the coroner, I am responsible for examining the bodies of those who have died under suspicious circumstances. In this case, we have 3 victims, Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. Their deaths are all connected to each other in some way, but I'm not sure what that connection is yet.
3 victims here?
Yes, 3 victims so far. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. Their bodies were found in different locations around Vaudeville, each with signs of brutal violence. As the coroner, it's my job to examine their bodies and try to piece together what happened to them. But I must admit, these cases are quite puzzling.
Are you police? Are you police? Are you police?
No, I'm the coroner. I perform autopsies and examine the bodies of those who have died under suspicious circumstances.
What the coroner?
I see what you're getting at, Detective. As the coroner, my job is to investigate the deaths of these 3 individuals and try to determine the cause and manner of their deaths.
まあ、検視官みたいな感じなんでしょうね。割とラフな格好してますけ
I've
ど。
already performed autopsies on all 3 bodies, and I have some preliminary findings that might be helpful in your investigation. Haley Greenwood was hit several times in the head with a blunt object, probably a stiletto shoe, judging by the fragments found on her body. Her time of death is estimated to be between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. on April 14. Maria Jansen was killed brutally, with bite marks all over her body, especially on her arms. One of her forearm bones was fractured by the strength of the bite. Her time of death is estimated to be between 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. on April 14. Nicola Grossman was stabbed in the back of the neck with a butcher's knife. The knife was later found inside Pascal's grocery shop, and there are some fingerprints on it that don't match Pascal's. His time of death is estimated to be between 9 p.m. and midnight on April 14th. I hope this information is helpful to you in your investigation, Detective.
Just only shoe? Is that?
No, there's more to it than just the shoe. The fragments found on Haley Greenwood's body suggest that the killer used the stiletto shoe as a weapon, but I believe there may be other factors at play here. The bite marks on Maria Jansen's body are also quite unusual.
So, bite means animal?
Yes, the bite marks on Maria Jansen's body suggest that an animal was involved in her death. But I must stress that this is just a preliminary finding, and further investigation is needed to determine the exact circumstances of her death. It's also worth noting that Haley Greenwood's death may be connected to Maria Jansen's in some way. Both victims were found in areas with high foot traffic, and both deaths occurred around the same time. It's possible that the killer was trying to send a message or make a statement through these murders. As for Nicola Grossman's death, it seems to be unrelated to the other two cases. The stab wound on his neck is consistent with a crime of passion or robbery gone.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Oh dear Detective, I'm so glad to see you here at Pascal's grocery shop. I've been meaning to talk to you about these dreadful murders that have been happening in Vaudeville. It's all so terribly shocking. 3 people have lost their lives in just 2 days. Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood. It's just too much to bear. Oh, good day. It's so nice to see you again, Detective Martini. I'm still trying to process everything that has happened in Vaudeville lately. 3 people have been murdered and it's all so shocking. I don't know how anyone could do such a thing.
Is this place drugstore?
Oh dear Detective, no. This is Pascal's grocery shop, where I often come to buy my favorite mushrooms and other delicacies. It's a lovely store, isn't it? But please, let's not talk about the murders here. The atmosphere is just too unsettling. Would you like to step outside for a moment?
またなんか怒ってますね。Sorry. I apologize.
I understand, Detective. It can be quite overwhelming to think about these terrible events. But please do tell me what brings you here today. Are you investigating the murders?
Yes.
Please, Detective, do share with me any information you may have gathered so far. I am sure it's all very complicated, but I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. And perhaps, if you're willing, we could discuss Count Graveson. He is a good friend of mine, and I've always found him to be quite eccentric.
What the Pascal? Grocery?
Pascal Adele is the owner of the grocery shop where Nicola Grossman's body was found. He's a local businessman who has been in Vaudeville for many years. I've spoken to him briefly, and he seems shaken by the events that have unfolded. As you know, the Butcher S knife used to kill Nicola Grossman was found inside Pascal's grocery shop. There are some fingerprints on it that don't match Pascal's, which suggests that someone else may have been involved in the crime. I've also noticed that Pascal seemed particularly interested in the investigation, asking me a lot of questions about the case and the victims. I'm not sure what to make of his behavior yet, but I'll be keeping an eye on him as we continue to investigate.
Do you know about victims? Do you know about victims?
Oh dear, Detective, yes. Maria Jansen was a lovely young woman with a Scandinavian look. Nicola Grossman was a well-known figure in the finance world. And Haley Greenwood was a talented dancer at the Cabin Ballet. I didn't know any of them personally, but it's just so tragic that they reborn.
Do you know about Nicola? Nicola. Do you know about Maria? Maria. Maria. Hello.
Hello, Detective Martini. It's been a while since I've seen someone from Vaudeville around these woods. What brings you to the Blackwoods today?
You are tired? Are you tired?
I am old detective. I'm not tired, but I've been keeping an eye on things in the forest lately. It's a lot of work being the guardian of the Blackwoods. But I'm always ready to help those who need it. What about you, Detective Martini? You're here investigating the murders, aren't you?
Yeah. That's right.
What do you know about the victims Maria Jansen, Nicola Grossman, and Haley Greenwood? Have you found any leads or clues in your investigation so far?
You are man or woman?
I'm not sure what you mean by man or human, detective. I'm just Dada, a hermit who lives in the Blackwoods forest. I don't know anything about your investigation, but I can tell you that the forest has been quiet lately. The creatures have been whispering strange things to me.
What's your name?
I'm Dada.
What's your job?
I'm the guardian of the Blackwoods Forest. I take care of this place and its creatures.
Why don't you wear helmet?
My robe. It's old and worn out, but it's comfortable. Besides, I'm not one for fancy things like shoes or clothes. Forest is my home, and this robe keeps me warm and humble.
Do you like robes?
Rose? What do you mean by that, detective?
Do you like robe? Do you like robe?
Ragnarok? Rob? I don't know anyone named Rob.
難
And
し
even
い
if I
発
did,
音が。
what does it have to do with the murders in Vaudeville? Can we please
Hello? Hello?
Bonjour, Detective Martini. What brings you to my humble circus today? I hope you're not here to investigate any unpleasantness. We've had a bit of trouble lately in Vaudeville, haven't we? 3 unfortunate souls have met their maker, and I fear it's only a matter of time before the killer strikes again. But I'm sure you're here to get to the bottom of things, NSC pass.
How much costs this ticket?
My dear detective, you're not here for a show, are you? No, I think you're on a mission to uncover the truth behind these heinous crimes. But if you insist, our tickets range from 5 to 20 francs, depending on the seat and the performance. However, I'm afraid we can't discuss the murders here in the circus. It's not exactly suitable for the atmosphere, don't you think? Perhaps we could step outside for a brief conversation. The fresh air might do us some good.
Are there any animals?
Yes. We have the most magnificent beasts in our circus. Lions, tigers, bears, and many more. But I must warn you, detective, they're not exactly cuddly. They're wild animals, after all. And with what's been happening in Vaudeville lately, I'm not sure it's a good idea to be too close to them. But if you're interested, I can give you a tour of our menagerie. Just be careful not to get too close.
Did you ever release animals?
Ah, yes. Well, I did have an incident with one of my lions, Renee. He got loose during a performance and caused quite a commotion. But it was just a minor mishap, really. The animal control services were called in, and everything was taken care of. But I assure you, detective, our animals are always well cared for and safely contained. No need to worry about that sort of thing here at the circus.
I went circus. I went circus
What was that, detective?
and grocery
You're not
and
making any sense.
woods.
Just leave me alone and let me get back to my work. Ah, what? You went to the circus, the grocery shop, and the woods. What did you expect to find there? You're not a detective. You're just a foolish amateur who's going to get himself killed. What did you see at the circus? Did you talk to Monsieur Saxobar? And what about the grocery shop? Did you bother Pascal Adele with your silly questions? And as for the woods, you must have been out of your mind. The Blackwoods are no place for a city boy like you. You're lucky you didn't get lost or worse. What did you find at any of these places? Did you learn anything useful?
Do you have any other information about city? City. 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 ダメだ。
I'll stay focused on the investigation and keep you updated on any new developments. It's a complex case, but I'm confident that with your expertise and my knowledge of the victims' bodies, we can uncover the truth behind these murders. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some more work to do in the morgue. The police department is still processing evidence and gathering statements from witnesses. I'll be here when you're ready to continue the investigation. Let's work together to bring justice to the victims of these heinous crimes. I'm not sure what you mean by STEAM detective.
発音がね、難
As
し
the
すぎるん
coroner,
ですよ。
my focus is on examining the bodies and gathering evidence to help solve these murders. If you have any specific questions or concerns about the case, I'd be happy to try and address them. What is it, detective? I'm not sure what you mean by 50. Could you please clarify your question or statement? As the coroner, my primary concern is to determine the cause and manner of death.
はい、というわけで、まあそこそこね進んだんじゃないかと思いますけども、なかなかねこっから何をやっていいのかわからない感じもありますね。これで 41% なので全然ダメですね。こっからが勝負じゃないですか。場所を見つけるだけじゃダメなんですね。というわけでありがとうございました。